see, I'll probably move it over here so you can see better. Let's see here. Lottie, Lottie, we like to party. We don't cause trouble and we don't bother nobody. All right.
So you can, these are your slave one.
Okay.
You don't have to put any of these on. Oh, sorry. No, there you go. But you can.
0. But they're 0, so I can put them on, right?
Mm-hmm. No, they don't cost anything. But
Okay. Bar gains 2 additional. Oh yeah, I'm gonna for sure. Jeez. I can use them for both ship.
they're just for your slave one. Those are just for your slave one. So one or the other.
Okay.
And then your Y-wings can get this one right here. That's the
upgrade.
And you can have 2 Y-wings if you want.
Something upgrade. What is that? Your upgrade bar gains 2 additional. Is that missile?
Where?
So which one is that?
So that's torpedoes.
So that's torpedoes, and then this is a
it's to a bomb. So you can kind of turn it into a bomber, or you can turn it into missiles. So essentially, you can have 3 bombs on it.
Hey, Grandma, what's up? Well, I was staring at my phone.
2
so it
torpedoes
happens.
and 1 missile.
Hey,
basically.
does your mother like Bath and Body?
Yeah, I think so.
What scents she likes?
Oh, man. Let me think about it for a minute. She likes a lot of mint things.
I could get one for the Y-wing, which
yeah,
is.
definitely mint and.
How do I find out which
maybe
one of
like
these do I get
lemongrass
on
or
this?
something like that.
On
something
what?
citrusy.
On the ships.
Is good.
Like, how do I know what I can
I
get
don't
for
know if she's a
Y-wing?
big
I guess
like
it's-
Okay,
lavender
so
fan.
right
I can't
here,
remember, but probably not.
you just match picture for picture.
Okay.
Yeah, she
So
likes
you see
the,
how that has like a little turret that
um,
matches this.
yeah,
So you can
things
get
like
one
that.
of these. You have 2 of the same torpedoes, so that you get 2 of these.
Probably.
Okay.
You have
Yeah, she does a lot
that
of
is
lotions, I
a
think.
salvage
She's usually pretty dry.
astromech.
So she
Okay.
likes lotion.
You don't
She likes
get
things like
these
hand
astromechs.
lotion
You
and
can get one of these.
a lot of times like the
Okay.
lip stuff or even
Every
like
ship can have
tinted lip things are
a,
good. Anything like that is yeah.
one of
probably
these on
good.
it.
Okay.
Yeah, you shopping right now?
and one of these. So
Oh yeah.
your slave.
Yeah, that's the way to go.
So these are basically title
So,
cards.
okay.
They're
Nice.
give
Well-
the ship a name. So
well, do you have
that's
anything
exactly
on your
what
list?
this
Because
is.
I got your name, so
Give slave 1.
I
that
do.
Okay.
Your,
And then this one can go on this one. Or my wife. Or not.
no, so
Alright.
if you look right here, it says it can only go in the fire
I know,
straight
right?
Gotcha.
31.
Yeah.
So
All right, I could do that.
you don't have to have it,
Work
but
just fine.
you can have it as slave 1, which is Boba Fett's
Yeah.
Okay.
ship.
Yeah, definitely.
Or you can name
Okay.
it the Adana Drast or
You
whatever.
don't do pajamas, just
Okay.
nightgowns, huh?
You did that one. Okay.
Okay.
Alright.
Your Y-wing.
Well, anything
so
else
this
you
is
want?
a Y-wing only title.
Okay.
You get this.
Yeah. Yeah, right? Yeah, let's
if
go
you
with the
want.
wand. If you don't have any needs, just go with the wands.
Cannot attack ships outside your firing arc after you perform a primary weapon attack. You may immediately
Okay,
perform
sounds
the
good.
attack with
just
a
give me something
secondary
cool. That's just something. I don't know, give me cool things. Yeah.
weapon. Okay.
sounds good. Yeah.
Technical jam. Your ship can obstruct.
Okay, talk to you soon.
I like that.
Bye. I knew it.
Hey, what's up, buddy?
She's chewing the heck out of it.
Teeth and little.
I know you want your dad, huh? Your dad is kind of doing something right now.
Ship's firing arc reduces its agility value by 1. Yeah. Okay. Here. Here it is.
Watch, wait, this one. And this one. Here. Have a bite.
Okay. Points for that one. Good. Good there. That's 3, 6, 5. 20. 2, 3, 5. So 59. I got plenty. Plenty. So I need 2 of these. They look the same.
Those foods.
Okay.
Yeah. We're putting Wookiees into this fight.
As you can see there in the bottom. Oh, it took some. So, got these little tiny bad boys here. Each with its own little set of damage or different things they could do to help my Boba Fett ship out. Look at him, look at it.
I know, he wants it.
Going back and forth.
Yep, that's all I can do.
Okay.
I'm maxed. Okay.
I don't think I'm back, but wait, I could get another ship, probably.
You need to calculate.
Yeah.
There you go.
All right. So they're 959.
What'd you get?
I got hired gun.
Hired gun.
About to get another. Y-wing.
Okay.
I'll get gosh, why is that one more? I can get that though. I'll get Cavell. That's my other one.
What, do we spit out our favorite food here? Did we spit it? What is it, huh? No, what is it? You want more of this? Is this what we like? Mm-hmm.
2, 3, 6. 8. Nice, I'm sitting right pretty good here. Taking a ship inside your firing arc. If you are not inside that ship's firing arc, yeah. I'll get rid of this one. Okay. Okay. Getting this. See what we got here. That's not that. Which one is that? This one. The right one? That's not the right one. Oh, this one. Eight maneuvers. It's tough because I'm at 99. 100's all I get. I really want this. Really bad. Can you read this? I just a bit of a problem focusing, but anyways, it's a really good card. Alright. Get rid of some.
biting my mom today.
Stick to these. You said every ship gets one of these? Is that what it is?
They might not be able to. So like you have to see that that's for the Hawk too.
Okay.
The only thing that your Y-Wings can equip is this card.
Oh, perfect.
So you have one on the other. So
Alright, that works. 99. I'm pretty much maximum.
yeah. And then every
No.
ship can get one of these. There might be some limitations on
Okay, so that's 2.
yeah. Okay. So what ships do you got?
Cavill, Y-Wing, Hired Gun, Y-Wing, and Boba Fett. So I can remove these now, right?
Yeah, you can remove those. So, yeah. Okay.
Oh, and by the way, this is how you attack, too. Okay. These dice. Okay. These dice. And so, the person attacking will use the red dice. The person defending will use the green dice. These are all different forms of attacks on the dice. Missile. What is the eye again? What is
The
that?
eye is focus.
The focus. So you put the focus on there. It helps kind of lock the target. In other words. So it's pretty much what the dice is. For the attacking dice. And the defending. You could avoid an attack if you roll that. And then if you roll a token, which we each get one of them. If you had a token on somebody, you can spend it, which helps you to re-roll your dice. I think I got that correct.
If not, I'll correct it here as we play.
Yep. Just learning. Not an expert yet. Now for something cute and adorable. Say hi. Alright, the game's about to start.
Hey, bud. Alright.
Alright. Okay. So, here's my ships. Which ones do I get? I get one of these big ones. I think. Or no. Does it have one?
What? Yeah, yeah.
Yes, you. Let you take care of that.
Okay. So there's an arrow right there. That's where you're. Oh, I forgot to get you. You got Bulba?
Yep.
So the arrow's facing your forward
Ooh,
facing.
look at this. Firing.
I'll let you.
Okay, where's the... You
No.
say a button thing?
So yeah, I can get that. Put it on like that. Oh.
Oh, right. Forgot how he flies.
Put that on this one. Yeah.
Yeah. Look at this.
Kinda, yeah, there's a certain way it'll stick in. So just kind of lightly push and twist until it. So it's for 2 Y-wings. It's for Boba Fett.
Boba Fett. Boba Fett.
Damage deck.
Damage deck.
Well, we'll get into explaining it a little bit more accurate here.
What that is, okay?
Just-
Causes damages.
Alright. Alright. Well. Oh, it does look kind of cool there.
Okay, you're doing the whole thing.
purple stuff.
Can't play with that.
Alright, so how many points was your fleet?
99.
Your spot 99. Okay, so you can determine who has initiative. Basically, who has initiative when it comes to a tie. Like we have two 8s and 2 7s.
Yeah.
It'll determine who moves first. If you have initiative, you'll move first and attack first. If you don't have initiative, you'll move second, attack second.
The person which has initiative is the person with the most points.
You get to determine
Okay.
who has initiative because you have the lowest points.
Gotcha.
So you can say, hey, I want the initiative, which means that you'll move and attack first
Okay.
with tied individuals.
Okay.
So, you'll clear the play area, and your 4 will be placed first.
Okay.
Anywhere on this base edge on yours, within range 1.
Alright.
So, oh, thank you, Sam. So,
Okay. So I get it. Anywhere within the
range 1. So you put the measuring stick in that first spot. You place your 4 first. So these are off to the side. Okay. And then you'll place your 7 because you have initiative. Okay, and then I'll place my 7. Place your 8. And then I'll place mine. And then go ahead and set up your moves.
Alright. So we set up our moves. Go ahead.
So that's the movement dial. Each ship has certain moves that it can do and moves that it can't do. Your movement dial basically tells you what moves and at what speed. That number 3 means the speed that he's at, and then the move, the arrow, shows you what maneuver dial you're going to be using. So this is a speed 3 maneuver doing a left 90-degree turn. So if he chooses that, immediately his slave 1, Boba Fett, will be making a 90-degree turn at the speed of 3. You determine who places first by pilot skill. Right here. Pilot skill is this orange number right here. The lowest number will move first. The highest number will move last. The highest number will shoot first, where the lowest number will shoot last. In the event that you have opposing pilots or pilot skills with the same value, so we have 2 7s and 2 8s on the board. This is a pilot skill of 7.
Glory's ship will shoot first because he has the initiative, but the actions happen as if it's the same time because they're the same pilot skill. And so this right here, the dot with the Wilford, that's a Wookiee pilot. So that's a hero, and that's the ship that he's flying is the Oztuek gunship, and then his abilities right here. When he's attacking, if you have no shields and at least one damage card assigned to you, you can roll an additional attack dice. So instead of his attack being 3, it'll be 4, which is designated by the red number. His defense is one green die that he gets to toss, but that's kind of deceiving because he has a reinforce ability, which will allow basically, it's basically 2 dice, a free hit that he doesn't have to take. 6 hull and 3 shields, and each card has different stats. So we've placed our forces, and now we're changing our maneuver dials to see where our ships, how we want our ships to go, what directions they're going to go. And are you done making your maneuvers? So this is the planning phase. You'll plan where your ships are going to go. And so now the lowest pilot skill will move first, and that would be this Y-Wing over here who has a pilot skill of 4. He's going to move first. So what he's going to do is he's going to show his maneuver dial, flip it over, and it is a 1-speed left bank maneuver. So he's going to take this 1-speed maneuver, set it at the base, and that is, and then he's going to line it up with the back, and that is how fast speed 1 and the angle that it gets him. And so since he has initiative, his 7 will move first, and then my 7 will move second. So he'll flip his maneuver dial over. Aww, Doxa.
You're going crazy, Pete. Where's the remote?
But it looks super complex, and yes, there's a lot of rules to it, but once you learn the rules, it's kind of simple. So don't let the large amount of rules scare you from playing.
Yeah,
it is a fun game. But here, I gotta take this call.
Okay.
Hey, how's it going?
Oh, here it is.
Should have seen him.
Hi, we can do it.
Brought him over there either. Doing his feet now.
Really?
Takes off.
I don't know.
Huh?
Is there sweet potato over there?
I doubt it.
No, it's like pretty much
Wide
done.
enough. 3.
Can you grab it if
Let's
there's
go
enough?
3 if we can. Okay. And I mean, once we get the subs, I mean, well, we might have to do some more, but yeah. Okay. Okay. All right. All right. That's your work. Fine. Okay. All right. So your 7 will move. Be sure you keep your shield. Tokens gonna with them. Yeah.
Some fruits.
Yes, you're fine. This is for this guy. There you go. Alright. Oh,
Do you want chicken and rice?
sure. Yeah.
After I move.
You forgot to do your action. You can do a focus or a target, but it doesn't matter
Yeah, I'm
because
not
he's
gonna
not
do
even
anything.
any.
He's
You
not
can't do
even
a
close.
target lock. Focus is the only thing you can do. He's not gonna be close. So once you move this guy, don't forget to do your action. So reveal your dial. Okay, so that is a one bank maneuver. So then he reveals his dial. He'll move, and then once you move, each ship has an action that it is capable of doing. On his, he has,
This is where your actions are listed. A focus token, which plays out in the dice. The dice have an eye on it, and so you can spin this token after you roll your dice to change any of those eyes into either a hit if you're attacking or an evade if you're defending. This is a target lock, which essentially allows you to use your torpedoes or re-roll your attack dice depending on what you choose during the moment.
so, but that is decided after you move. He's going to decide to get a target lock, but he can't because target locks can only be acquired within when you're in the firing range. This is how far each ship can fire. So he can't do the target lock. His best bet would probably get a focus token on it, just in case one of my ships gets close enough to him to be able to engage in a firefight. So he'll choose his action now.
No.
You don't want to put a focus token?
But, yeah, I'll put one, I guess.
Okay. It doesn't cost you anything.
True.
Really. So then now my 7 will go. And he's going forward at speed 4. Which does not get him within range. At all. Nope.
Go warm up the.
She come
You can flip mine if you need.
So he'll do a focus for no reason right now. Then his Boba Fett will go first, or go before my 8. They're both pilot skills 8. So he chose to go forward at the speed of 4. And I'll let him choose his action when he gets back, but most likely it's going to be a focus token. How you been, Katie?
I've been pretty good.
Okay.
Just trying to figure out how to.
I do think we're on Facebook Live, so
Oh yeah. Yeah.
stick to superficial conversations.
Oh yeah. I don't want to be deep or anything.
Yeah.
But just figuring out how to take care of the extra teething baby.
Yeah.
I'm actually trying to give him a raw onion right now because he doesn't want to eat anything. And he really loves onions, and he's eating it.
Mm.
You like
How does this Facebook Live stuff work?
People can like talk and comment live, or they can watch it later. Usually.
Okay, so
Um,
I see that no one has liked the video.
Oh, I did.
No, it says 0 likes.
Oh well, it hasn't showed up yet, but I like. Oh, this is the second video. That's why I like the first one.
Oh.
But
0 people are watching.
yeah, you guys.
It's been going for 42 minutes.
We have a large audience.
We have.
Fans.
Yeah.
We'll probably have more people watch it later, but I like the concept.
Yeah.
So, especially for like a live game, it's kind of fun. You guys should do like a live game one where people tell you what to do. You guys give them options, and they'll be like, do this. Assuming you have the people to do it. That would be fun.
I feel like that would just take even longer than what it takes.
It's a long game, isn't it?
Well,
Do a short game like that.
a game can be done in like 30 minutes.
Mm.
If like you have all your your squad already picked out,
Mm-hmm.
and then you just kind of get to immediately to playing,
Yeah.
it'll be done within
It's
30
a set.
minutes.
It takes a while.
Yeah.
Mainly.
Yeah. So, and I mean, I have apps, an app that
Yeah.
I can save squads,
Yeah.
and squads that I like, I end up saving, and that
Nice.
way, that's kind of what I do for Egan and Glory
Nice.
on the weekends. Is or when we play, is I just go ahead and pull up one of those old squads.
Yeah.
Whereas Elijah and Tony like to kind of build their own.
Right.
So.
Yeah. Gotcha. Well, that's cool. What's your app called?
Is it my turn?
Yeah, it's your turn.
Tell the live people what your app is.
It's called Aurora.
Aurora.
I didn't make it. Some other dude did.
Nice.
I just use it.
I'll do a token.
It's for
Funny.
super nerd stuff.
Guess what Doak selects. I'll give you 3 guesses. Think of the things that are his favorite things to eat.
4.
And then guess what I tried.
What chicken? I don't know. Jerky? What?
No.
I don't know.
Something he loves that, and he's only been eating that.
I don't know.
So
Yeah, I'll let you think about it for a second.
he is in range. That's good.
Another one. Are those your favorite? Here, have a bite.
Mm-hmm. Good. So I target locked him because he's in range.
Nice.
That's the benefit sometimes of moving last.
Yep, that's true. I like being last on Catan.
Catan. Speaking of which, I think y'all have both my copies.
Probably. I can look. We only played the big, huge one, but we probably have the small one. Because that's initially the one we started with.
Mm-hmm.
So I could look. It's all in here, actually, all of our games. So, yes, most likely. I want to play again.
Mm-hmm.
So badly. Needs to be our
I
next
had my wife play this last night.
Did she?
I gave her the combination. I gave Glory that last game night we had.
Yeah.
She decimated me.
Oh, she is very tactical.
Yeah. I don't even think it was her tactical. It was just it was a very, very strong combination.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Nice.
Like, I gave Glory what seemed to be the end-all, end-all.
You're like, this combo is the best. Just do it. Are you ready to know what Dokes is eating? Raw onion.
Of course.
Yep.
Raw.
Raw. Raw onion. He's eating that and nothing else.
Oh, this kid's crazy.
So, if I remember correctly,
The flavor of the rice and the onions, that's it.
Raw onions.
Raw. Good.
like the Grinch.
Yeah.
Like holes? The black guy on holes?
Yeah. There you go. Wait, did he eat them raw?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
That's why I helped his life live longer. It's what saved them too in holes. Is that he buried a whole bunch of them and they found it. And the onions actually sprouted. No, go over there.
That was each.
Okay,
Wasn't
so
Is the onions.
do note that with Bulba, see his dotted line, your primary attack can be backwards as well.
Yeah, because he's going back in the sides.
Yeah. But your secondary attacks still have to come from the front.
Okay.
So.
Am I attacked?
Oh,
I'm probably not in it.
yeah. It's your turn. You are in attack range.
Oh, I am.
Range 3. Is what it is. So you get 3 attack dice. Because I'm in range 3, I get 1 extra evade or defense dice. So my base 1 plus 1. If you're in my firing arc, are you in my firing arc?
Have some variety.
That right there. Forward facing. Yep, you are in my forward facing firing arc. So that means I get to re-roll my blank dice results.
Okay.
So.
You went to raw onions?
So Gloria's getting to attack first. It's all this guy's stuff.
Okay. I have some of these right here. Slave. Your ship can obstruct enemy attacks.
I guess that's.
Do I play this whenever you're attacking, or do I play this now?
So that's just a base. So like you're attacking, so this doesn't do anything right now.
Okay.
But when I attack you,
I can play it.
it's already played.
It's already played.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So it's just something that we have to remember. Here I'm doing turret. So then it's just this is all you get. You got these missiles, but you don't have that target lock. So whatever this says, what you.
Okay. All right.
So does this skill give you anything? When attacking or defending, you may re-roll 1 of your dice for each enemy ship at range 1. So that doesn't. Nobody's at range 1. So.
All right.
So.
This attack hits the defender only after if I have a target lock. Okay. And I don't. All right. So then I roll.
Ooh, 2 hits.
And I can spend one of those, right?
Oh, yeah, if you wanted to spend them. Sorry. Sorry.
You're good.
Sorry. So he rolls his attack dice, and he had a focus token, and one of the attack dice was a focus icon. So he can spend his focus token to change that into a hit.
Oh, I just changed it.
It just changes to a hit.
Perfect.
Okay. So now he has 3 hits on me, and now the defender will roll after the attacker has modified all dice. And that's a focus. My ability is, for pilot, is I can re-roll my blank results as long as he's in my forward-facing firing arc, which he is. And so I only take 2 hits that time. Okay, so 2 comes off my shield. Alright, and I will attack in kind. He gets 3 defense dice because he's in his base defense is 2, but since he's in range 3, I don't know if I want to use my target lock yet or not. No, we won't. So I'll chunk in 3 red. And that is a hit and a crit. So go ahead.
So this thing just immediately just the card which says Tactical Jammer, I guess it just.
Oh, yeah. Sorry. Why didn't you mention that?
I did.
when I started to attack.
Before that.
Yeah. It's already been like 2 minutes. So it obstructs. That's gonna be suck to kill. An attack is obstructed if an attacker, whatever. Attack is either obstructed or not obstructed. The number of obstructions does not change the number of additional defense dice rolled. So you get to roll 4 defense dice.
Oh, okay. And so that's how that card plays.
Yeah.
Oh, gotcha. I like it. Give me something good.
So
Don't spit out your good stuff.
he
Sweet potato, and you would like it in the
cancels 1 dice with his evade and takes 1 hit off of his shield.
Shields off.
Yeah. So you'll always basically be rolling 3 dice. If you're in range 3, you'll roll 4.
Gotcha.
But with that, I'm going to read that again. Where's the actual camera? Oh.
Yeah, it says it.
Yeah.
Struck.
Yeah.
Is it the same concept?
It's the same concept. So
Okay.
so if I was because normally if I was if say like your guy was right here,
Yeah.
like the Y wing, if I was able to hit your Y wing, because it would be your I'd have to shoot the Y wing through your large ship. Normally ships don't obstruct,
Oh, gotcha.
so you could position this guy in between any of your guys, and essentially if my attack is going through you to one of them, they'll get to add 1 to their attack to their
Wow.
so
Interesting.
so I don't know if that strictly applies to your ship as well, but we'll play it like that.
Yeah.
Just because that's what I would think. Nobody else can attack, so that's the end of the attack phase. We go into the status phase. All green tokens get removed. Okay. When you're ready, your 4 will go. Oh! I love you guys. I speak my love language.
Even if you need more sauce, there's more sauce.
Mm-hmm.
The rice is gonna play. Hello. Hey, how's it going? Okay, no problem. How's your stomach feeling? You feeling any better? Did they find out what's wrong with you? She said it might be nerves. Oh, okay. Okay, so kind of stress kind of thing. Alright, buddy. Well, hope you get better. And tomorrow's practice is... We don't have practice tomorrow. We have practice Wednesday from 1 p.m. to 3 p.m. Yeah. Well, we have a game on Thursday versus Shelby. Yeah. Don't ever get today. Okay, buddy. Alright. Hopefully you get better. You're welcome. Bye.
Where's the
Nerves.
sauce?
Nerves. It's upstairs.
Oh, I got it. No.
Hey, calm down.
I guess. Honey, listen.
It's in the fridge.
How is it 1 to 3? Is there no school tomorrow?
No school tomorrow. Half day. You get out on the 11th.
Ooh,
Wait,
alright.
no, Wednesday's half day.
Yeah, Wednesday, I mean.
Mm-hmm.
I know this because my wife eats.
That's true.
It'll be on the left side. Yeah, in the fridge on the left side.
You'll see it. It's in a jar. He comes over here like he thinks I must have something exciting, and no matter what I give him, he pretty much spits it out because it's not what he thinks it's going to be. Something new and exciting. No. I'm not edible, okay? So I'm not your lunch. No biting.
Is that open? If it's not, I can open it for you.
Is that it? Or is it an
Yeah.
open one?
Oh no, this is it. I just need here it is
Mm-hmm.
There we go.
Yes, child. Go.
Okay. Wow, nice way to know that it's
Good sealing. Good.
very sealed. So that's pretty much going to be the gameplay throughout. You guys get the gist of it. That's X-Wing.
There you go.
An hour of anti-climax.
Yeah. It's literally 1 hour.